Hello everyone, it's Jules with DIY with Jules, and if you want to see how I made these beautiful candle holders, stay tuned.
Hello guys and welcome back, and for this project you're going to need napkin rings from the Dollar Tree, tea light holders, rings that you hold up curtains in clear, E6000 and hot glue, beaded chain from Amazon, and gems that I also purchased at Amazon with the stickers in the back. Now, as I do with every project, you're going to take a piece of cardboard or paper, anything to lay down on your mat so that you don't make a mess with your glue. E6000 tends to run, and sometimes you're doing your project and you forget to put the cover on like I do. But anyway, you're going to take your tea light and you're going to glue one of the napkin rings on it. Now, I recommend for you to put your gem on the napkin ring before you guys glue it, but I didn't realize that I had done it, and so I went on and did it later. Now we're going to put these aside, and then we're going to go on to cutting the bling wrap. We're going to do strips of rows of 4, and then we're just going to glue them on to the napkin rings. Once the other napkin rings and glass tea lights are dry, then I'll glue them on that. I purchased 2 different tea lights. I have a smaller type, and then I have a larger one that looks more like a cylinder. I'm going to be using the cylinder ones for the bottom so that it can look like a stand, and the smaller ones I'll put on the top for my tea lights. I will be gluing 2 of the napkin rings to the smaller ones. And once you have everything glued, make sure that it's all level by using a leveler. For this next step, you're going to be separating your chain, and you're going to do 4 sets of 2, 4 sets of 3, and 4 sets of 4. For the sets of 2, you're going to leave the jump ring on so that you can hang it on to the center of your curtain ring. Now open up your curtain ring, add the 2 beads, and close it up by using a little E6000 glue. These napkin rings have 2 slight little lines on each side. I guess during manufacturing they put them together in 2 pieces, so it's a perfect indicator of where your center is. You're going to put a little bit of hot glue, put your ring on to give it that immediate adhesion, and then you're going to go in after and put a little bit of E6000 glue. Now it may run, so use a little brush to clean it off, or you can use alcohol pads to clean it. Now you just finished the bottom 2, but for the top 2 parts, you're going to take your ring and you're going to flip it over so that the beads are hanging upside down. Then you're going to glue it, because once you have the top part right side up, your beads will hang the right way. Now for the final step in the gluing process, you're going to glue the last napkin ring to the top and the bottom half. You're going to use the same process, use glue and use the hot glue and let it dry. Then you do the top part. And make sure that you use the leveler to make sure that it's level, and also put it against something so while it's drying, it'll dry straight.
Without you, I remember myself, my name, forgot about all you tried.
Now after making the two pretty candle holders, I decided to do a third piece. For this part, you can use flowers or you can use candles. What I did was I took a leftover long stem candle holder that I had, and I took one of these Dollar Tree candy bowls, and I glued a napkin ring in the center between the two just to give it the same look as the other two candle holders, and I glued some of the beads on the back. That's why I told you guys to cut 4 and 3s. To glue the beads down, I placed them in a clock pattern. I did 12, 3, 6, and 9, and then I did the 3s in 12, 3, 6, and 9 pattern, and then flipped it over.
Like a scratch, only the scar remains. For we are better apart from all the pain. Distant like the stars above. There's no love.
I added a strip of the bling wrap to the bottom of the jar to cover up the glue from the beads. But if you want to add more or less, it's all up to you. So because you can see a little of the glue through the clear ring, I decided to add some bling wrap on the inside, and it actually made it look very beautiful. And guys, this is the final result. It is absolutely stunning. You can use this for a gorgeous tablescape. You can use this for a wedding. You can use this for a party, whatever your heart desires. Guys, thank you for coming to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Again, thank you for stopping by to DIY with Jules.